Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes what you think is luck turns out to be bad luck. I'd say this thrift store find is a little bit of both. And what we have here today is my new to me realistic 8-track tape deck. Pretty cool. This is where our cartridges go. Heads are all cleaned. I'm assuming they're aligned. We'll take a look underneath in a minute. But this thing cost me a whopping $9. And we've got that walnut grained vinyl veneer. Ooh. No scratches, no dings out of the thing. In the back, we've got our power, made in Taiwan, of course. The model is 14-935. I think that's the catalog number. And the model number is TR-169, made in August of 1987. Made in Taiwan for Radio Shack, division of Tandy. You can see we've got our here it is, right here, our output control and our right and left stereo outputs. Underneath, we've got a little label for, this is where you would adjust the heads. I actually thought about trying to adjust this thing when I got it home, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I've read people who have done it without an alignment tape and basically have bricked the player. So it plays, so we're going to assume that our alignment is good. I don't want to get deep in the weeds with this thing. It cost me $9. But show you guys, this is the first tape that I played in it. Dueling Banjos. We've got the power off. It's disconnected in the back to my power strip, so don't worry, I'm not going to strip the gears. I'm not going to strip the tape, but just wanted to show you how this thing works. There's no fast forward. There's no rewind. There's this lovely program button. And basically you've got 4 what they call programs, which are groups of tracks. Don't worry, YouTube copyright police, we're not going to play anything on this video. I know you're chomping at the bit to ding me on copyright infringement, but it's not going to happen. You've got the times for each program. This is pretty cool. First program, 9 minutes, 12 seconds. Second program, 9 minutes, 12 seconds. I'm sorry, the third program, 9 minutes, 12 seconds. The second one, 9 minutes and 13 seconds. And the fourth, the shortest one, 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Due to programming, there's 42 seconds of silence between program 4 and program 1. Copyright 1973. For those of you who don't know, Dueling Banjos was music from the motion picture classic Deliverance. And I think there was some kind of copyright battle between Eric Weisberg and the estate of the original writer. You can see there's our friend right there. And I think this, oh yeah, this was Ronnie Cox, these were the guys who had the Dueling Banjos. And you always thought that this guy was a little bit maybe off, I guess would be the nice way to say it. But 99 cents, and it plays. I'll show you some other cartridges I picked up here. This one doesn't play very well. Soundtrack to a chorus line. You can see we've got the barcode on the back, 1975, recorded with the Dolby system. I got a couple of tracks to play, but then I started getting just like a wobbly, like that tape sound that, you know, tape makes when it's being stretched and contorted. And hey, it was 99 cents. Next one here plays great. It's the soundtrack from motion picture Grease. Olivia Newton-John was just in the news. Cancer treatment. You can see right here it's got an inscription, January 19th of 1985, and it looks like someone signed it. I have no clue. Maybe that's Olivia Newton-John that signed it. I don't know. I'd have to look at her signature and what it looks like, but either that, it's a guy. Maybe that says Al. I don't know, but she was absolutely gorgeous in that movie. Anyways, there's our program list. Sha Na Na was on there. Grease Lightning, my favorite song on the soundtrack. Not my favorite movie, but what the heck, it was 99 cents on Robert Stigwood's RSO label. And the last one, maybe the best playing one I've got, the soundtrack to Stanley Kubrick's 2001 A Space Odyssey. You see, you've got Lux Eterna broken up in parts 1 and 2. Atmospheres in parts 1 and 2. The Blue Danube. You've got also Spock Zarasta, 2 renditions of it, the opening and the closing. Really interesting on this one. It was manufactured by Ampex. Ampex was one of the pioneers of recording audio tape. Ampex, I believe Larry Ellison from Oracle worked for those guys before he got into software and co-founded Oracle. Guessing this is from the late 60s. Movie came out in, what was it, 68, I believe? 1968? I could be wrong. But it's a MGM 8-track stereo tape. This plays darn good. This plays really darn good. And you can see you've got the Pan Am Clipper. Movie was shot in Cinerama, produced by MGM, or yeah, distributed. I think movie studios by then went from a production model to a distribution model. Probably technically an independent film that was distributed by MGM, but you get the idea, right? I just thought the label was really cool. The packaging is cool. And when I was a kid, I had a kit of that Pan Am Clipper, which I always thought was really neat. Artwork from the film, I don't think that was an actual scene from the movie. I don't think they ever showed the Clipper departing from the space station, but you get the idea. Wanted to share some thoughts with you on this format. Sound quality, mediocre at best. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video. It's probably a format that's in between AM radio and FM radio. It's kind of in between. The thing is simple. It's clunky. You can see that's where your cartridges go. These stupid bulky cartridges. You have to kind of line them up and push them in. And and that's how you load it into the transport. And assuming you've got power on and you've got your outputs hooked up to the stereo, you're good to go. But that's how it works. And as you choose this, we can choose programs. Program 1 would be this block of songs. Program 2 would be this block. You get the idea. You've got 4 programs, no fast forward, no rewind, a continuous loop. And depending on what program you're on, each one of these lights comes up. I'd give you guys a demo, but we're not going to make the copyright police happy today. Try one of these things. It's obsolete technology, but for $9, all I did was get in there with a cotton swab and some 91% isopropyl, clean the heads, the tape guides, these little rollers in here, everything that comes in touch with the tape. I've got a demagnetizer on order. We'll probably demagnetize the heads and the transport once that comes in. But that's all you can do with this thing. I'm not going to open it up. I might, only to check the condition of the belt, and if so, the belt seems to be working. Maybe I'll douse it in some Armor All to condition it, but I'm not going to change the belt. There's no point in over engineering these things, not for $9. If it dies, it dies. If the belt breaks, I'll just order a new one on eBay. I think they're about 10 or 11 bucks. So anyways, I just wanted to share my 8-track with you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and happy listening. Take care.